Hey, and welcome into part two of this message. I was so involved with what was coming through that I didn't even realize that part one had ended, and it stopped, or the message stopped on the wall. And it's interesting because I was like stopped in what was coming downloaded so that I can go back to this Egyptian thing. And the reason why I wasn't able to get my words out around it is because with them cutting to the moon, there are so many illusions and so much falseness around ancient Egypt that it's like mind blowing. I'm getting like the actual truth is a clear photo, and then there are so many artists' rendition paintings painted on top of this clear photo that it's so completely distorted that people don't understand the energy that they're actually connecting to, or that they tried to connect to when they're trying to do it out of ego or trying to be cool about it. When there's a legitimate soul bond and you feel it in your body and you get those confirmation chills and you know that you're interested in these things for a reason and that these messages come across for a reason and that these ancestors and deities are sending you messages for a reason, that's a very different energy. And so it's difficult to say you're connected to the pyramids only, or you're connected to this or that specific quote unquote ancient Egyptian, let's call it a trinket, or ancient Egyptian artifact, because there is a lot of falseness around it and a lot of untruth. The jeweled web wants to come out. Interesting. So the jeweled web came out recently in a message about the opportunity to connect to a spirit guide, and the opportunity, almost the initiation card came out. It's like a spiritual initiation, and the energy that might feel like for you when the spirit guide initiates this connection. But what's very interesting about that message is it got very deep, and it also got very deleted by Instagram. So I've actually started recording directly onto my phone instead of using these big tech sponsored apps, because they are listening to what I'm saying as I'm saying it, and that then determines whether drafts get saved or magically deleted. That sounded like Lucky Charms for some reason. So the jeweled web. Let's clarify. So usually the way that I like to do readings is the strongest energy coming towards you, how you can align with that, and then the outcome. But this doesn't feel like the strongest energy coming towards you. It feels like the period that you're in right now, the period that's coming, and then the outcome. But the period that's coming is like a beautiful thing. It's what you want, or most people want. 133, as I hold this card up. Good luck, good fortune, right timing. But what's beautiful about that is you're going to get those things, but you're also going to get, oh, I just noticed something. You're also going to get this new connection to a guide that's going to make you feel so spiritually empowered that it bleeds over into this 3D reality where you feel so empowered in your life, in your actual waking life. And what I just noticed, which is beautiful, is the mirroring and reflection here. This is card 11. We have card 23, and we have card 32. And it's just, there's something about that. And I'm also noticing now, we're talking about numbers, I have 3 flowers that bloomed this morning and 2 roses here. There's a significance around the numbers 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's how I started this reading as well. That was the first thing that sort of I came through and channeled. So I think with this deep meditation and stillness, we're going to see an amethyst type crystal come out, because that's what's going to help ground you. With Fortune's Wheel, we're probably going to see like a citrine, right? Citrine is all about good luck, abundance, and joy and happiness. And with this connected web, I did see fluorite as I started shuffling this crystal deck, and I do believe fluorite is, there's something about the structure of it. They just showed me like the atoms. Interesting. The clarity. Wow, 2 very strong grounding crystals just flipped over into my hands, and as I hold this up, it's 222, and the timer we have 101. There's a lot of very significant numbers going on, but that's because, like I said in the beginning of this message, the way that the wheel is turning is bringing blessings and good fortune into your life in such a perfectly mathematic way that numbers couldn't, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer again. Numbers couldn't not be perfectly aligned. These signs couldn't not be showing you we're coming forward to be made prominent in your awareness if it wasn't significant. And I'm holding this up and not saying 11. 11. Wow. So the ones are here to emphasize the new beginning energy and the need to get grounded, to allow that new beginning energy to come through, to not fumble it, to come through clearly and to land in a grounded way so that you can reflect the divinity within you. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's beautiful. This guide is coming to show you